Pisces, good morning. How you doing, guys? So we're going to look at your general overview and see what you've actually got coming up for your week, and then going from your reading, I'll decide what I think other questions might benefit you more. So let's see, Dr. Moore. Some of you might be going to the doctors, or you might live on the moors. That might be London. You could be from London or Britain. So Pisces, we're not going to take that because I'm not really focusing on your energy. Let's see, Pisces, what's going on with Pisces, please, this week for Pisces? So you get yourselves here, the Empress. So taking back power of your own life, concentrating more on yourself and the things that you love doing. You could be on diets, anything that is like healthy for you, doing things that are healthy generally for yourself. Pisces, this is also someone that can be very attractive and very alluring to the eyes of the beholder, or Amanda. Yeah, so you should be talking to someone here. It could be someone new for a lot of you here, unless you're in partnerships. Let's see. Pisces this week. Oh, so you got the moon. Someone's batshit crazy. I don't know. It could be normally someone's mum or a single mother here, finding it very difficult to get on one's mother. I'm actually doing really well with mine at the moment, but as a Piscean, as we do, Pisces are always got like problems maybe with their mother. I don't know. Virgo, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, things that are hidden from you. Really don't know what's going on in your partnership or your relationships, but this is normally a mum to me, or Normington, someone that's hiding their face here, hiding secrets, lying. I mean, the moon in reverse can be lying out the back of their teeth here. Let's see, Pisces this week. So Pisces, so you got the star and you got the two of wands that came out originally here. What have you got going on? Because for the best of it, I think that there is a commitment and a relationship here. It's just like a situation going on with someone's mum. It might not be yours. It could be you as a single mum finding it really difficult. But the moon in reverse can be like hiding a lot of secrets and not really knowing too much. And then that's why you get this two of wands, because there's not a lot I can really go off. Pisces this week, please. See, because the best of it, I think you've got a good reading. I just don't know why this moon is in reverse. I don't think it represents lying. I think it's like an uncovered energy here. Too many at once. Pisces this week, please. Pisces this week. The Chariot. The Queen of Cups, the King of, well, I mean, if there are lies and deceits and someone is hiding something, then what they're hiding is one of these counterpart energies that could be coming up, the Queen of Cups and the King of Wands. Let's see, Pisces this week. So you got the Sun, you got good energy here. See, there's always good and bad energy. I don't know why this Libra energy, Pisces this week. Let me find a storyline, because every time I come to this reading and I look at it and think there's a problem, I actually get a card where there isn't a problem. So for the most of it, I don't think that there are lies and deceits, anything really being hidden. I think it just represents like a mum figure. What's this Empress here? Hopefully clarification will tell me a little bit more, because the progression of cards is good here, and then you get the moon in reverse. That just means that someone might be lying to this Knight of Cups. But then you get hopeful energy of the Star. Then you get a decision to make, but then there's like this like distance from someone, then trying to manifest the energy back, and it's there still. So it's kind of like that there is someone here for the best of it. But the Sun and the Moon is like at a distance from one another, because you've got a counterpart here. But this means the loss of a mum. It can mean like I don't have a mother, but I have a father. Like I'm a person growing up with a father, but without a mother. So I've lost my mum, but I've got my father. But it can be the other way around for some of you here. So it'd be like single parenting, meaning that you could be a Pisces here, right? But you've lost your mum and you're looking for answers when it comes to relating to like the loss of a loved one. This is like basic reading, really. The loss of a loved one here. So for some of this, that your relationship here is okay. It's just situations going on around your mum or father and the loss of, and your father or mother having to like cope, you know, without the father or mother present, or you're married, but there's more of an input from one of the parents more than there is the other one. Okay, more of an input from one person than another, but in the family. Five of Pentacles basic energy means maybe a few money struggles here. And then a 5 and 2 of meaning 7, should I stay or go? Should I continue to invest into this or not? Is it a good idea or not? What's the Empress here for? Oh, the Magician in reverse. Oh dear, Pisces, some of you are trying to manifest the wrong energy here. Trying to manifest, but it isn't working. That's what I'm saying. Manifesting, in my eyes, doesn't work. It's preordained destiny. You know, if you have to experience something and go through it, that's normally when people get very frustrated and try to think of ways out of it, but you can't run from karma. It just appears up in a different form somewhere else, meaning either family, relationship, or work. Mine at the moment is work. That's not really working out very well for me when it normally does. But relationship with girlfriend, good. Relationship with mother, good. Job, bad. It's always one of three, Pisces, you know, because that's the master teacher. That's the karmic number of 3 is the magic number. It's what we go around and around and around in. Third-party triangles, third-party situations. Third party also means third-party karma. 2 is good, 1 is bad, you know. You know, me and my father without my mum, or me, my mother, and my father when I start off. 3, okay. Because you always concentrate on oneself, not brother or sister. So, you know, and then loss of mum, just me and dad, 2. You know, got married, had a child, me and my kid no longer married, you know. So it goes around in 3s. They always say that, you know, what goes around comes around, and it normally happens in 3s. So what's the Magician in reverse for? It's kind of like that you want answers, Pisces, that you're looking for answers through this Magician to try and actually manifest something, to be able to come forward to find out with this Moon card. So this could be you guys reaching out here, the Knight of Cups, to someone, to a Libra maybe. This could be ex-husband, ex-wife scenario still always present. What's the Moon? It's not telling me too much for the 9. There's a lot of Virgo energy maybe here. Life Path 9. What's the Moon in reverse for? It's the 9 of Wands. Again, you see the 9 of Cups. I don't know, man. This person's either one being treated awful and has lost their mind by being in a circumstance. Someone here has lost their fucking mind here, but going crazy because of the circumstance that you're all in here. PTSD, trauma, unsure of what the truth is here. Are they lying? Are they telling the truth? Are they coming back? These are people that are afraid that their past is going to come back. Like, I don't get that personally, because me, I'm, you know, never shy to just tell someone to fuck off. But, you know, some people get really, really, really paranoid that someone's going to come back into their life. Paranoid could be Australia, maybe, Ozzy Osbourne. I don't know, depending on what you've got going on in your life. Like, yeah, because there's a lot of 3s around this. I mean, if it's just hurt feelings, I don't get that. Like when, you know, if there's more than that, then obviously here, if one's in danger, then fine. But normally you get people that fucking like go off the deep end because their feelings are hurt, you know. For me, that's not a major fucking incident, is my feelings got hurt. Well, they can soon be fixed, you know. But then you get people that are literally like, I don't know, like in fucking danger and inferior for their life. Like, this is fearing the worst. But like I said, what's a feeling? That can soon be patched up and you can move on. Like, doesn't take a second just to dump someone's ass and move on. Well, for me as a guy, but I'm masculine, so I would see it that way. But an over feminine would doubt on this sort of shit for like a long time, when you need to man up a little bit and become more masculine. Okay, depends how feminine you are here. But what's being hidden is third-party situations. Being gaslit and confused. But the trouble is, when you're a tarot reader, you deal with people with PTSD. So it's very difficult to tell whether it's coming from a person with just PTSD that's jumping to conclusions. Okay, people with PTSD do that. A person that goes to war and come back, they get fucking skittish at a car backfiring, you know. So people in tarot land do that as well. They get very tetchy and very upset over the smallest thing that actually isn't real, like it's not real. And as a tarot reader, to actually guide people, it's difficult to know. When you're generally doing readings, the star. So for the most of it, there's something here being hidden. Let's just say, for instance, a third-party situation, right? And then you can do with whatever you feel with your lives there. King of Pentacles, you see, is a person that's getting on with their life. Stable individual, but not to this person. King of Pentacles is a 3, the World, someone that's at a distance. Someone that's... See, this is just somebody that's basically ghosted someone here. No, sorry, it's coming across as really... Sorry, I think it's difficult for me being a masculine reader sometimes. You know, I just don't get what hurt feelings are, because I can just, you know, switch them off. You know, I'm quite good at switching off my feelings and not being bothered by people and thinking, well, actually, it's more of a fucking bonus that you're not in my life than actually in it. So why am I going to fucking worry about my feelings being hurt when you did what you did, you said what you said, and you've done it, and now I've got my answer. I'm fucking grateful. Thank you, goodbye. Like, you know, that's easy for me to do. But for you guys, fuck knows here. Someone that's at a distance, money-related problems possible. 2 of Wands. Page of Swords. I'm very curious now. Someone's watching someone struggle here. But the King isn't struggling. That's what I'm saying, man. The Star and the King of Pentacles could be I mean, I don't know. Could be a very stable guy struggling. But someone here is watching to try and find out why this person's struggling. Why did you leave me? Why did you go? Where did you come from? Where did you go? Cotton Eye Joe. The Fool. 7 of Wands. You see, the progression of reading doesn't make sense. It doesn't. Because the bottom layer of cards are quite good. Princess Leia. Leia Cake. Danielle Craig. Danielle. Like, is this just a reading of, like, I'm just hurt? Like, my feelings are hurt. Right? I don't mean to be very condescending, Pisces. I hope you understand that. It's just, like, I suppose in a way I need to try and be more feminine. It's just that I can't. Like, you guys would get that if you're masculine, right? If you are masculine and you're a reader. For me, I'm like, what's the fucking feeling, Dave? Like, just get over it, you know? Never mind, just pick yourself up and look for something new. Like, you know, I was like, you know, I don't know if I can educate you in this way at all, but I always feel that what's bad in my life, if it leaves, then fucking good job. Like, if it's bad and it's not good for me and it tries to leave my life, I let it go. Like, you know, I let it go because it wasn't serving me any purpose, right? So, so I don't mean to come across as like, you know, someone's feelings are hurt here. Because I do see a lot of people, they do love to keep inflicting pain upon themselves, keep actually wanting this person that treats them so bad. Like, you know, I'm very curious to this person treating me so bad, and why don't they want me? Like, why the fuck do you want this person? Like, so it might be something that you're trying to get out of, like, but you can't. The Magician. Ace of Cups. See, there is a couple here, Leo, and the King. I don't get it. For the most of it, it's scattered energy. It may be coming across as like me and my girlfriend, she's a Leo, right here. So there's good energy there. The Magician, Ace of Cups, the Strength card, and the King of Swords. And there is good energy. But this could be some of you, you're attached to a masculine that's basically just doing what they want. You know, there are a lot of fucking dickhead teenage boys out there a lot of the time. Like, I do see them a lot, but they're normally teenage boys. I don't know, man. There's a guy here that's just getting on with their life. The Chariot. Yeah. Fuck's sake, man. Take that one as well. Wow. Can't keep looking at these cards. See, again, Ace of Wands, the Fool, and Aquarian energy. There's some really good energy here. I just can't work out what this is. Is it an ex-husband and a wife? Say, like, the husband's moved on with their life. So if you're an ex-wife, then why the fuck are you still letting your ex-husband contact you? Why is that here, if that is true? Because the majority of it here, someone's moved on with their life and they've got really good energy. They've just moved on. So is this an ex that keeps hounding to get back into someone's life when they've moved on? Or is it an ex-husband? Like I said, man, I can't blame an ex-husband if they keep contacting you and you let them contact you here because you got children. You don't need to contact them. You just need to fucking, well, one, you might be waiting to go to court. You know, waiting to go to court. But for some, there's like someone's moved on. I don't get it. Queen of Cups. See? This is where all the good energy is, Pisces. It doesn't make sense. I don't get what this bit here is for. The sense that makes none. Libra. Their readings to me haven't made much sense quite a long time because I always come up with a verb of saying the sense that makes none. Doesn't make any sense. Why are you still there? Why is this person still here? Because there's great opportunities here. Or there is someone that's just moved on. Yeah. The Wheel of Fortune upright and the Knight of Wands. This could just be a little blip that you have with someone and it just starts off being very weird. So the communication goes a bit weird and whatnot and you're kind of like, oh, I feel down for a little bit. Right? I mean, I go out with a very feminine girl, right? And sometimes you can just say the smallest little thing and it triggers them off and you're like, what the fucking hell? What's the matter? Oh, well, you just said that. And you're like, what, really? You're hurt over that? I was joking. Like, it's nothing. Like, what are you so hurt about? It's so difficult being a man, right? The Sun. The Four. Oh, man, there is this lies. Something here is going on. I don't know what, but it's going on with Libra. Libra here, Libra here. Now, I'm not saying it's a Libra's fault. No. I'm just saying that whatever this scenario is, that's where the negative cards are, because these are all positive cards. Positive set, like whole set of cards. Positive set of cards. Positive set of cards, roughly. Okay, apart from the Magician in reverse of this person or you are going through this same cycle again. It's manifested itself yet again, right, here. And then when it comes to the Sun, which is here, which is great energy, you get these two bad cards that are in reverse. So is it a problem with the Sun and the Moon here? The loss of a mum. Okay. So obviously upset. I'm sorry, I'm not saying that about hurt feelings to do with like an ex, If your loss of a mum, yeah, sure. Or a father even, or a person, death, But it's something going on around Libra here. 5 of Pentacles. You see? And then it goes to not speaking. And then toxic. You see, the reason why I haven't got so much sympathy, right, is because if your husband or ex has got really good energy and moved on, but you fucking hate them, then why are they affecting you so much? Right? And it's no good saying, well, it's because they keep coming back. Well, stop fucking letting them. So you've got to put a stop to it. It's no good seeing, is tarot going to put a stop to it? No, tarot can't put a stop to anything. Okay? It can't make you do anything. It can advise you through the reader, advise you of what's going on. Whatever you do here for this person is down to you. You're watching and paying for advice of what's going on, right? Is it going on? Is it still going on? Yes. Why? Because I haven't done anything about it yet. Because I'm still sitting here getting hurt over something that's still happening. So what can you do to stop this from happening here? Whatever, I don't know. It doesn't matter what the scenario is. What can you do to stop this from happening? What is it that you can do? Block a person? Move? Okay, because again, the 5 is coming up around children, a toxic energy of waiting for someone to come back again. I'm just waiting to be manipulated and it's kind of like, oh, life is so bad without you here. And then, great, you're back. And then suddenly you're up to your old tricks again, lying and cheating, and then disappeared, ghosted, abandoned again. And now all I can do is just sit back waiting for my twat flame to come back. Here. You need to get out your feelings. Here. Like I said, you can sit and wait and do whatever you want. But get out your feelings, man. Stop blaming the masculine for going off and doing whatever they want while you wait for them to come back. It makes it pointless kind of reading, really, if you really look at the advice, right? This person's gone and I hate it when they're gone. And it makes me really think all the time about when they're coming back. And then all of a sudden they're back and everything's brilliant. But then they go back to their old tricks and their old ways, which isn't their old tricks and old ways. It's the way they are. That's who they are. So you've got 2 options. You either learn to live with the person not being around most of the time and put up with it, okay, and get out your feelings and stop being so hurt all the time when they're not around, okay, and then, or stop them from coming back full time. Or they come back and then they cheat and lie on you again, and that happens again, but then you just sit there waiting for them to come back again. It doesn't make sense. Why do you want to keep stabbing a fucking needle in your eye? Why do you want to keep doing that? Why keep doing the things that hurt you the most? Why do that? Are you used to pain? Okay, or have you not really experienced anything that actually makes you feel good here for quite a while, and you've forgot what it feels like to feel good? Well, it's because you haven't cut any bad out of your life, right? You've got to feel bad to be able to feel good. But if you keep feeling good at bad and then good, and then bad and then good, because you keep selecting someone back into your life, you're going through a hell loop, right? So you're going through growth, which means that you need to stabilize your emotions. Okay, like I'm saying, like what I'm trying to tell you about being masculine. Okay, personal growth is about stabilizing one's emotions. That's what personal growth is. You keep doing it until your emotions are more stable, that you're not actually that bothered because it's happened that many fucking times that you're used to it. So it doesn't affect you like it used to. It's pretty much like taking a placebo, right? You start taking a tablet and then all of a sudden you have to go back to the doctors to ask for more because what you were taking before doesn't work anymore because you need an extra dose, right? Feelings are exactly the same as that. At the beginning, when you're a child, anybody can just go boo and you start crying, right? You can drop your dummy on the floor and you spat and cry all over the place, right? When you get older, you think, oh, fuck, I just dropped on the floor, just kick it under the fucking sofa and move on. Like, you know, it's a lot like that, your feelings, karmically, until your feelings are stable, okay, and you can carry yourself in life with like, nah, never mind, you know, move on. You're not going to get anywhere. That means that you're going to keep going through this until your feelings are more stable. Two of Pentacles. You see, there's a problem going on with Pisces and Libra, possible here. Pisces in reverse, and 2 underneath it, Libra, with a child. This is an X. Again, it comes down to the same question, man. Why are you still going through it? And I can hear you shouting, it's because they keep doing it. But why do you keep letting them? Right? Because you enjoy arguing with them? 7 of Wands. Sorry, 8 Wands. 3. You see? 3 of Wands, very important. Said it in the last one, right? First wand is behind. That's the intuition that says something is going on behind my back, right? Something that I'm unaware of, but I'm using my intuition to realise, right? Second one that is not holding on to is watching a tarot card reading and finding out, right? So I've gathered enough information, and now what I need to do is take this one that I've got hold of and use it with action. Instead of just sitting back waiting for something to happen, I've got to act. You have to act in life. Everybody, you've got to take action. Take action. Me, right, I've been really trying to get this like my business up and running, right? And people they just really want to bite into all of that other shit. So, you know, whatever they want to do. So I applied for another job. I haven't heard back from it yet, but I'm not going to just sit back and just think, well, you know, I can always apply for a job and I can either take it or leave it if it comes, you know, and then, you know, action. Well, you know, something's happening in my life, right? So what do I do about it? Keep letting it happen and keep letting it happen and keep letting it happen? Or do I what? Try and find another job and see what happens there and then also do this on the side as well. Okay. But take action. You don't have to take it. But do you see what I'm saying? Like action, 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 action. It's no good just sitting back waiting for the same thing to happen again, you know, looking for an answer in tarot to find out what should I do when you've got to act first. Okay, action. Action, action, action. Action Jackson. Because if you don't act, right, if you don't act, what you do is this card. You just stand there waiting. Waiting for something else to happen, okay? I'm just waiting for a sign from God, you know. 3 of Wands. For money. So it might be you're waiting for money to get out, but then again you get the 2 of Wands. And then you get the 9 of Pentacles, a single person, and a Queen. I don't get it. I don't get it. Because the Queen of Pentacles... Because there's a relationship here for the most of it. Like someone here has moved on with their life. They've got good energy and they've moved on with their life. They're just dealing with this. Maybe trying to get divorced, maybe. Waiting to get divorced. But I mean, I don't see why that would be heartbreaking. You could just be getting over PTSD maybe and the difficulty of this here. And then you've got some of you that are actually just like, they don't want the person back. But for some of you, you're actually waiting for this person to come back. Like, you actually want this to go on again. Like, it's that Jekyll and Hyde energy. I feel bad when you're not around, and I feel good when you are around. But then when you're not, I feel bad, and then I keep going through this bad, good, bad, good, bad, good, bad, good situation. and then I just keep waiting for this person to come back, meanwhile being single, waiting for them to come back, you know. But trust me, feminines do that, you know. I'm not going to lie to you. My girlfriend did that when we split up, you know, when I'd pretty much had enough of the whole triggering and mirroring and couldn't figure out who the fuck was gaslighting who and who was being confusing and one being angry and me being don't want to listen, you know, that kind of stuff, and unwilling to compromise because I don't want to listen to you moaning at me because I found out that I'd got ADD. So it took a long while to work on that situation. For both of us, for me to understand her feelings more because I'm not feminine, okay, and start to understand how a feminine can get very tetchy and in their feelings quite a lot. Well, that I don't understand because I'm not a feminine person and I don't let life rule my feelings. I control my own, you see. So, you know, sometimes it does take time to be able to, like, you know, get back together and get back on the same page at least. But yeah, I mean, you know, when we were split up, she was constantly waiting and wanting to move on but couldn't because we were meant to be together, you know. The only way you ever really find that out is by keep doing it, you know. No one can ever tell you to leave this person if you don't want to. You know, you're probably going through a period of growth and that they end up coming back and you work on it, you know, and then they go away and then you work on it. And then later on, things start to change later down the line. But I can't ever tell you that far. So that's what I've got for you, Pisces. Thanks very much, guys. I'm going to leave it there because it's very confusing. What? Hold on a minute. What other question would there be within that? Because I don't think there is, because I think the majority of you are waiting for the person to come back and then the majority of you are waiting for an answer for court to end. But I can't tell you when that is. Only you can, because that's to do with, like, when is your court date? Like, when is that? Like, it's in 2 years' time, Steve. Well, I'm not going to be able to tell you that. You'll need to keep watching and wait until nearly nearer the 2 year timeline. Okay? So thanks very much, guys. Really appreciate it. See you soon.